Hi, this is the next tutorial to teach you how you can use the Google Doc to do a basic operation to start working on your draft report. Let's see what you're up to in your project. We started putting all our deliverables in our studies in calendar, so we are very organized there. We formed the team to start a project. We learned about Google Drive. We learned about folder. We created our folder for the project, and now we started to learn about search and research. When we are in a searching mode, we found some information which we want to capture it, which is very important for our report. Now we are at the stage where we need to start work on our draft report. Let's look at the what's the requirement of the draft report in the project. Let me get that document up there. Okay, where we are. Okay, this is our project requirement document. So student research project had a research report and presentation. We are working on it. Our report should have introduction. Why did we pick that project? Create at least section about the project components and conclude it and references. Okay, so this is a key requirement. Further details, we have to have is 500 to 700 words, which is not much. Because we are only practicing. We are not focusing the quantity. We are looking at the process you follow. The report look like a professional or not. The quality of information is a bonus part. If the time allow, you should do it. And our research techniques will give you time. And again, it's repeat what section should it have. And it's saying we need a title separately, should have project name, team name, member's name, table of contents as a separate page, introduction. Why did you pick this project? Create at least 3 sections about project, conclude it, reference as a separate page. Specifically saying we need a separate page. And to show that you learn about Google Doc, there are further things being asked which we're gonna learn later, so I'm gonna skip it. When we do a formatting our report, finalizing it, submitting it, we will learn, we come back to it. Same thing here. In flow point of view, we will create a document and share with the teammates and your supervisor that we will learn. Create section headings and changing their formatting headings, so we'll do that. Actually, we do it one by one. Let's do first step. We go to our folder, project folder. You might have it differently set up. My one is differently. So this is my folder, which is called student resources. I go there, create a new document. Okay, so where I went, I click on start. We're not going to create folder is already up there, and the Google Doc, and we do it. It say create and share, because this folder already shared, so it's going to share to the people we have. In a new tab, it created a untitled document. Okay, this is the link of the document here. This is the current name, and this one is menu bar. This shows that it's a Google Doc, and it'll take to the home, undo, print. I'm not going to cover everything now. When we come back, we do it. We go back to our report and say, oops, we go back here. We need to create and share. Let's share. Before we share, we put the title of the project. Let's put share there. What's happening is straight away it's going to say save it first, because you can't save a document which doesn't have a name on it. So how did I do it? I go back. I click. So this is a share button which says anyone you can share with. So you need to share with your teammate. I quickly go and get the some information I already typed down, so I don't need to waste time typing. So I go there. Firstly, I put the name of the where I go. I'm looking for a particular document. Yeah, I found one. So because this example, so this is my name of the file. So I go share. It's going to say name the document. I'm going to name it. Team name, project title, members name. That's what you need to write it down. Whatever the name you gave it to the team, then you write the project title, what is the project is about, and all the members names. So the person who's marking doesn't have to think too much about it. I save it. As soon as I save it, the name goes up, and here you invite your teammate. I'm gonna do it one person as a example. If that person is in your contact list, they're gonna automatically come here. If it's not, you need to copy paste or type it down, and then you send it. You can add more people there, as many team members you have. I only have one member, so I send it. Once I send it, there was a checkbox there. I show it again. Checkbox there which say notify the person, means it's gonna email the person, say look, one document has been shared with you, and what's the name of the uh, document is this one. If the name is funny, he's not going to recognize what is it, it might not even open it. So descriptive names are very important. Okay, we done that part, that's good. So my teammate can, from the link, can they come in there. I actually, as you can see, he already from email open it up, and I can see my partner there. Doesn't matter where he's sitting in the world, it's like he's next to me. Now I'm the team leader in this case, or a team coordinator, so I will lead and they will work with me. So now we are up to this point. Now I need to create section headings, which we already discussed with him, and I'm going to get section headings. Oops, I'm going back to my report. This is my title of our project. I'm trying to save my time right now, not to type it. And now you can see him right there. So wherever he goes, I can see, and wherever I go, he can see. And once you're lost, you can click on a name and you exactly know where he's up to in the document. Now I already copy and paste it from the requirement document, so I don't need to think too much. I got a project today, straight away I come home, create document. It does not take long to do that. Then I copy paste it, the section teacher asked for, and I added my 2-3 section which we think is relevant, because our project is online mentoring for independent learners. So I think first I need to discuss independent learner, what is it. We discuss with this my partner, and we look at, okay, we need to talk about mentoring, then to cover online mentoring, and then we will conclude what we learned and what we recommend, and I'm gonna put all my reference there. So this is the part we did it. So we go back, we cover this second section as well. We need to change their formatting heading. Okay, how do we do this, and what does that mean? If you look at the left side, this is called headings that you add to the document will appear here. And where this come from, it's very handy. It's called document outline. It's like table of contents. If you have a 20-page long document, it is very handy to go to different part of, rather than you keep doing like this. 1 page, 2 page, it's not important to have it. But when you have a longer document which will be in a research reports, this is really handy. They only cater for the headings, and how they know this is the heading? At the moment it doesn't know it's a heading. So you go there in this drop down, or you go there format and go to paragraph styles. This is heading. Firstly we do this one, we select it, so we know we're going to apply a heading to it. That says title of the report. Then we have this one, heading 1. Then you do see this one, You can do it together if you want. They are all heading 1. If you have a subheading, you can put heading 2. So these are the sections we already have a heading applied. At draft report stage, that's all you need to do. And we look at the next thing. Now we go back to research. Whatever we learned in the research with the Google, we use that, and now we find something interesting. Like I look at a very nice article which very important to my introduction section. So what I did, I come here, I insert a small table cell, insert table 1 box. Why did I do so? Because I want to separate the copy and paste from the other sources, and I do writing outside this box. So I got this information from a very nice article which I spent about half an hour to finding it. So this is what I learned from there, and I see I can use it in introduction. I got a reference. This is very important with everyone. You have that thing. Now I'm not gonna spend time. I'm gonna copy paste all the work I've done in a whole and keep it there. So I just replace this my work I done in the last 2-3 hours with my partner. So this is what we done so far. So all this work is not my work, but this is work I'm gonna use in writing. But before I do so, one step we forgot to mention, you also need to share with your partner as well. Oh, sorry, the supervisor. When you're ready to do, you share with your supervisor, because you need to seek a feedback from him. So number 4 is a key, capture key information with the reference and paste inside the different relevant section. That's exactly what we did. Now our report is ready to get a feedback, because we want to get a feedback from my supervisor. In your case, it might be a teacher, a customer, whoever. Don't do too much work on each section before you getting tick from there. Look, this is what we're looking for, and you saw it's only 2-3 hours work we did, and we find 70% of the work is done. Because once supervisor say, oh yeah, you're on the right track, so what's gonna supervisor, when we are meeting him with him, let me get that document again. When we're meeting him, first thing you saw that because of the heading we got it now outline ready, so I can go to this document straight away. I don't need to do this it's really annoying. So we can go differently. So teacher asked, what is this about? And we explain what we learned, and he look at, okay, that's very good source. And then he look at, okay, this is coming from government, that's good. And this one is, what is this? Oh, it's a government as well, that's good. So that's what he makes your research reliable. Also he look at the couple of paragraphs, say, look, yeah, this is on the right track, finish your report. That's, you got a tick. This is very important to learn now. Teacher seen you started your work early. This is first tick. Second tick, you seeking his feedback, which is a non-judgmental, non-marking feedback. But he see that you already on a right track. So when you submit your final report, most likely you will be going to positive way in terms of marks. And now you distribute among your teammate. That is the second stage. We've come back to it. Nothing more we need to do at this stage, but I'm going to show a little bit about the tool is about. You saw already share. You also saw the partner names. All the work automatically saved. If you want to see where your document is about saved in the Google Drive, you can go there, click on it, and you can go inside that folder. Similarly, there's a menu bar. This is nothing we need to worry about at this stage, but you can also see there are a couple of organizing tools, your calendar, your keep reminders and the tasks. This is extra to be organized. You can print from here. The very important thing we will share when you're going to submit, somewhere they might say we need a Word document. Teachers say I don't want Google Doc, I don't use um, Google myself, which is very unlikely. You can email to your supervisor as an attachment, because say I don't want a shared document, I want a PDF, I want a Word document. So you pick it, give supervisor email address and send a message, and you also can get a copy as well. So in my case, my supervisor is this one. Subject name is already good. See, this is very important to keep the right name, so you don't have to do extra. Here's a draft. Need time to meet and seek your feedback. And we're not gonna meet online. We're meeting online, and I send it. That's it. Now I have a record what time I send it. Actually should CC to my teammates too, but that will be the next time you remember that. So that's all done. This is the purpose of this tutorial. Hope you will be finishing